close attention and use your imagination and pretend that this is the wedding day. But see, there's something bigger going on here today. So don't play, this ain't a game, but because of our sinful nature, we tend to lock it out and then only see half of it. But this ain't the NBA. See, this is marriage, an illustration for the gospel. See, that's what it's really about. So all your presuppositions and misconceptions, please throw them out. Wait, marriage? An illustration for the gospel? Well, of course it's true. But because of our sinful ways, we like to divorce the two. I mean, everything is about Jesus. Don't you know that the sun is true? Isn't it amazing how God in creation made two out of one? Well, now with marriage, you get to see how he makes one out of two. The Hebrew word for one is echad, which basically means all at once. See, that's the very same word in Deuteronomy 6:4 for saying the Lord is one. Well, in other words, God takes the husband and wife, though separate, and puts them into this unified chemistry, which ironically resembles the very same unity that we find in the Trinity. Okay, real quick, that was a quick little gospel lesson. Y'all mind if I get back to this gospel demonstration? Let's play a game. I'm going to give y'all 2 examples of marriages, and I'm going to need y'all to tell me which one's a better gospel illustration. Cool? All right. First couple, husband and wife over here. They've been married to each other for, let's say, I don't know, 100 years. Both serving the Lord, praying for grace evermore, and the bond that's rooted in the gospel can never be torn. But then we got this other couple. The wife cheats. The husband begs for her to repent, and then guess what? The wife repeats. See, this goes on until the day that they die, but understand this. The husband pursued her all the days that they were alive. Now pause. Do I got any answers out there? Now pause. Do I got any answers out there? You know what? Don't even bother. Let me do the honors. I'll attack this mind. Because if we're honest, both are illustrating our relationship with the Lord that we have at times. I mean, there's times that we look good. And there's times that we sin against the Lord. But then there's times that we walk by faith. And there's times that we walk like a whore. See, giving up on your spouse is doing nothing but symbolizing evil. Because the covenant that you made is supposed to symbolize the Lord and his people. Women, the way that you submit, adore, and respect your husband is really showing all of us how you view the Lord and his covenant. And husbands, you are to love, lead, and lay down your life. Therefore, you display what you think about Christ by the way that you treat your wife. See, joy is like the barrel of a gun, aiming just like a low squeeze. Dropping those knees to your God you must bleed, or to send your head back like you got a nosebleed. Fight for joy, I am telling you, do not rush to sin. The gospel you must invest, sort of like the tux that I'm in. Because a natural man, when trials and tribulations come, people, it'll leave him shook. And then trust me, y'all won't have to visit an old traditional church to see him book. But a gospel-centered man understands his life ain't his. I mean, no sitcom, but since he's married with children, he understands that family matters and he's all about his wife and kids. The ultimate thing that we can say about marriage is that it exists for God's glory, existing to display that even when you're hurt. Because marriage is patterned after Christ's covenant relationship to his redeemed people, the church. So the most ultimate purpose is to put the covenant relationship of Christ and his church on display. So if you're married, that's why you're married. And if you hope to be, then that should be your dream one day. But before I get off this stage, I can't be naive, as if somebody in this room or even watching on YouTube isn't like, Los, I hear what you're saying, but you don't understand. I have to leave my spouse. There's just too much sin. And I say, okay, go ahead. You can leave him. As soon as the Lord leaves his. I mean, you sinned against the Lord and then repeat again. He still ain't leave. Then when we gave our hand to this lamb, I'm sure he took the nails. No manicure. Wait, nah, that bar's subpar. What I should have said was that when we gave our hand to this lamb, I'm sure he took them nails and this man he cured. Now how dare I think, listen, now how dare I think that I am above the Lord? Man, we should be embarrassed. Oh, he has enough power to save your life, but not enough to save your marriage? Till death do us part, regardless of love lost. You love your spouse in light of the atoning work on the cross. And women, problems will come. Men, tribulations are inevitable. But Christians, forgiveness is not impossible. Because at the very moment of your deepest pain and tears and sorrow, rejoice. Now you get to show the whole world the power of the gospel. because two of our friends invited all of us to celebrate? Nah, that's only because 2,000 years ago, the greatest wedding of their life had already taken place. Keep your eyes on Jesus the bridegroom.